Hey cuties, what's going on? So it is now 3 a.m. I finally got enough soul candies for Stark, so we're gonna evolve this man. But before we get into that, the videos are gonna be kind of lackluster today because I for one I'm lacking a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna get somebody to grind my account while I'm out because tomorrow I'm going to, well, today now I'm going to go see a movie with friends, a new DBZ movie. So I'm gonna be out the house. I'm gonna try to get a bunch of videos out to tonight ish or whatever, evolving a bunch of the other units. But for now, all we can really get is Stark because I didn't really stack up on much other things, and like there's haven't been any other units in the banner, and I still gotta farm a bunch of soul candies and stuff like that. So we're trying to get all that stuff done tomorrow night. But for now, I don't have to go in here. I already got soul petitions. For now, we're just going to evolve Stark. And yeah, Stark is pretty nice, man. I'm not like, he's very expensive. Don't get me wrong, he's very expensive. But the reason why I say he's nuts, he's nice, is because of his early game. So end game, like if you use an infinite mode, something like that, I don't know how he'll really play into like the cost effect. If you do like the higher tier maps, you probably wouldn't really be able to max him out that much because of how expensive he is. But if you're trying to do story modes, challenges, or like lower tier things, like I'll show y'all, bro. I'll show y'all. Once we get into the showcase thing, I'll show y'all how how crazy he really is. And at level 62, he's doing 600 damage already, and he's gonna get an extra 50% because of the evolution. Boom. So let's go ahead and evolve that man. 50% attack, Los Lobos. Boom. Coyote, Primera. Let me go ahead and get the screenshot for the thumbnail, as always. Hold on, let me get that real quick. All right, boom. We got him evolved. So now he's doing 1,000 damage on placement. So what makes Stark crazy? I'm gonna talk about it while I move on. I got like enough Robux to do one reroll, but I'm not going to. Actually, we can do a shard reroll, but I'm gonna save my Robux for what's it called, opening for the other units. But what makes Stark crazy is like his early game, right? I don't really know how he'll really fare in Infinite right now because the update just came out. I wouldn't really know. Adept. All right, that's a fucking fire first roll. That is a W first roll. We'll need that for sure. But I'm mainly just talking about like challenges, story mode, like just early game. Like the first few waves, even the entire game, if you have to, you only can place 3 of him. So his use will be very limited, but it will still be very good. But if we were to like go up to like wave 5, wave 10, you just want to get your early game, your challenge done, you want to speed run it, you want to speed run your story modes or something like that. Stark is very good for that early game because of how much damage he does. The low cost, like the low amount of I cannot speak tonight. I'm awful at making videos. I don't know. I literally, bro, I had to cut so much stuff out because of me just stuttering and messing up my speech. But what was I even saying, bro? This is why I can't do YouTube. I'm quitting YouTube. Holy shit. I don't even have my. I went on the wrong fucking account. Oh my god. All right. So as I was saying, I think I was talking about his early game, infinite mode, disconnect. Oh, okay. I don't really care about that. But what even was I saying? I don't know. I'm just gonna start from here. But like his early game, he does like a bunch of damage off rip. He has like very low. Wait, why is my infinite record 1? Did infinite reset? Wait, infinite's reset or? Oh yeah, leaderboard's reset. I forgot. Yeah, I'm stupid because of the new update. Yeah. Okay. But yeah. As I was saying, like the amount of yen he costs to place and upgrade early is very low for the amount of damage he gives. So if you were to upgrade somebody like Broly or something like that, the reason why people will use like Broly or other units like earlier on and upgrade them to like a certain amount is because the amount of damage to get for the cost, the amount damage they give for the amount of cost is very good. It's very high. I still didn't. The main reason why I left the game was to put Speedwagon in, and I did not put Speedwagon in. Bro, Yo, bro, let me know who has the most scuffed showcases on YouTube, bro. The only person who has this much scuff in their showcases has got to be me, bro. Nobody else does these scuffed ass showcases, bro. I don't know why y'all watch these, man. Holy shit. All right, so I forgot what I was talking about, where I'm at. I did like 20 different recordings trying to do the showcase, and I messed up every single time. We finally got the Speedwagon in our set though. I don't know what I was talking about before in the last recording, but so I think I was talking about his cost per his cost, like, was damage per cost, well, for his cost or whatever. So like he's very cheap to upgrade, right? He's very cheap to upgrade and he does a lot of damage. He really shines early game. Late game he still does a shit ton of damage, like he does a lot of damage. But I think his main point, like his shining point that I really like about him is because of how cheap he is to like how cheap he is early game and how much damage he does. So like if you want to really speed run like early mode to infinite, you want to speed run challenges, story mode, or whatever, like he really doesn't cost that much at all to upgrade, and he does a lot of damage, like a lot of damage. So he'll really get you through stuff. Like even just now when I was doing Act 6s, I was using his non-evolved version early game in Act 6 to just body the mobs. Like he's he's so good for doing that. So I'm gonna put out Erwin over here just to handle like the mobs in the back because I really don't feel like placing anything else. So I'm gonna put Erwin down here. But I don't know what else I was trying to bring up. I'll talk about it more once I actually place the guy and upgrade him, because I feel like I rambled on long enough since I fucking try to record like 20 different fucking times to everyone. All right. I'm just gonna look, same showcase rules apply. I'm going to upgrade all my stuff and I'll catch you boys when it's done. Jesus Christ. And then I'm out here sounding like an entire nerd emoji trying to do a showcase, bro. Like my retainer's in. All you hear is a bunch of spit. I'm stuttering. Like, bro. All right, bro. So yeah, we're here. We have 16,000. I think it's time to go ahead and place them. So I have yet to see. Have I seen his evolved? Yeah, I have seen his evolved. I've seen Shuni use his evolved. Yeah, he was already pretty crazy on placement with his non-evolved form. Like I was using his non-evolved form to clear Act 6 over like consistently in the new map. So his evolved form is going to help out immensely. But look, also when y'all see this AoE, this type of AoE, y'all see how it like comes out like a line and it looks like that? We now call this the cock AoE. The Clash of Clans AoE, COC. We call this the cock AoE. Whenever you see this AoE cone, this AoE, always call it that, right? This is where we're starting here. We're starting on King Executive's channel. We're calling it the cock AoE. All right, whenever you talk about this AoE, call it the cock AoE. The COC, Clash of Clans AoE, right, chat? All right, so look. When you play on placement, he's doing 1,000 damage, 7 SPA, 31 range. Like you'll slowly see why. I mean, he's like a very good early game unit. Like you can upgrade him to like his last 2 upgrades or whatever, but they're so expensive that most of the time you're really not going to even use those upgrades unless you're doing infinite mode or something like that. So this is why I said his like main shiny point. His shiny point is like doing like early game stuff in like challenges, story modes, and stuff like that. Because most of the time you're really not even going to be able to max them out unless you're doing infinite mode. And even in infinite mode, if you're doing like the last couple of maps, you might not have enough yen to allocate to maxing out this guy because you've got a whole bunch of other units you need to upgrade. But if you're doing like lower to the infinites, yeah, he'll still be very good to use. But let's slowly move through this. So he doubles his damage on the first upgrade, 1011 to 22, like 2022, 7.2 SPA, 32 range. Boom, upgrade him, and he goes up by over 1,000 damage every upgrade. So the first upgrade was 2,000, 1,600 to place. Then 2,000 to upgrade, now 2,500 to upgrade, and then 3,500 to upgrade, and he goes up by another 2,000. And you gotta realize he's level 62. Level 62 without a damage trait, doing this much damage. With 5,300 damage, we used to use like Broly's, Armas, and stuff like that up to like upgrade 3 or 4 or whatever, because of the amount of damage they did with like low SPA. He's gonna have about the same amount of SPA as these guys, maybe like a second or something higher, with like double their damage just about. So boom, let's go to upgrade 3, 5,300 damage, 6 SPA, 34 range. And look, you want to like when you're doing him for early game, you only want to upgrade him to before his first ability. So right now you're still good to upgrade. 6,700 damage for the next one, 5.8 second SPA, 36 range. Boom. And this is where you will stop at. This is where you will stop at. If you're doing like challenges, story mode, or anything like that, early game, like early game infinite waves, you will stop here and then place the rest of them. You only can place 3 of them. So I did this on stream, but I'll do it again for people who may not have been in the stream. You can only place 3 of them. So, boom, 3. Yeah, boom. You only can place 3 of them. So you will get them to this upgrade, and then you place the other 2, and then you get those 2 to this same upgrade, and then you can pretty much just solo like the entire challenge story mode or whatever you're doing. Like, he's very good for early game. But for showcase purposes, of course, we're going to go up to max level. But I just wanted to show you guys why he's so good for early game. Like, the DPS he gives out for his cost is very, very good. Most units to get to this amount, you have to spend probably like 30k, 40k, something like that. Him, you only have to spend like less than 10k or like less than 50k, something crazy like that. It's insane. But let's move on to the next upgrade. 6743 to 8091, and this is where his DPS deteriorates, but his damage starts like skyrocketing. So 14.4 SPA, then 47 range. His range starts getting crazy too. And then boom, 8,000 damage to 10,114. And look at that attack, bro. That attack looks sick. The first one was just kind of like a little Broly beam, but it was blue. This one is like a multiple beams, but blue. Like, it looks, I like this, bro. I like this. That looks pretty nice. And the sound, oh, the sound is orgasmic. Or ignore that wording I used, but like, I love the sounding of it. Boom. So 8,000, 10,000, 14 still, and then he goes up 1 extra range. See this, and like, this is what I was talking about. He gets very expensive. That was like 8,000 to upgrade, and now we're up to 15k to upgrade. 10,000 to 13,486, 14.4 SPA to 14, 48 range to 49 range. Upgrade him again, 15,000, and now he's up to 13,486, going to 18,853, 13.5 SPA with 50 range. And now he gets the Los Lobos. And this is another shiny point of this guy. For those of you who don't know what the Los Lobos is, well, because it's very, very expensive, 25k. But I'm going to show you guys what the Los Lobos is, right? So we're going to upgrade. Boom. And where are they? When do they spawn? When do they spawn? Is he going to spawn them? I want to... Y'all hear it? Y'all hear the howl. Y'all hear the howl. Look at this. This is what the Los Lobos does right here. He spawns a wolf. And I'm going to show you guys what the wolf does. Let me go ahead and sell Irwin. Because, then again, he might kill him himself. But he has a high SPA, so he might not be able to kill him. But I want to show you guys what the wolf does. And he spawns it like every 13-ish seconds. Pretty much the same as his SPA. And watch this, bro. Watch this, watch this, watch this. It's going to take a little bit. It's going to take a little bit, but he's getting there. He's getting there, bro. Look, Irwin's going to run through real quick. And then look. Look. Bang! So the wolf explodes in like a little AoE pattern, right? I don't know how big the AoE is. I just know he explodes in an AoE. And for what I've seen, the wolf does about like 33% of his damage on explosion. So if you have a Coyote that's doing 18,000 damage, the wolf will be doing about like 6k. 6k damage in like a little circle. What is it? Is it 3? Yeah, 3. So yeah, about 6k, 6.5k ish damage in like a little circle. It's pretty crazy. So the higher damage you have on your Coyote, the more damage the wolf is going to do too. So if you're lucky enough, like Tollboy Gaming, go check out his video, by the way. He has a unique Coyote. If you're lucky enough like him to get a unique Coyote, you're going to be doing like over 100k damage, like with your Coyote, and then your actual Spirit Wolves are going to be doing about like 50k damage each per explosion. And he summons them every 13 seconds, probably 12 seconds now once it goes down. Like, he's pretty... I see why he's so expensive. He's very, very interesting character and probably very, very good. But he's just... His only downside is just because of how expensive he is, and then his SPA too. But let's go ahead and get him to the last upgrade. 30,000 to upgrade. His max stats are at 22,252, 12.5 SPA, 52 range. And y'all have to realize this is also at level 62. He still has 18 more levels to go. 18 more levels to go. And he doesn't have a trait, a damage trait. He has adept. So he doesn't have like a SPA type of trait, a range trait, or a damaging trait. His SPA will definitely do some work. If you get divine on this guy, bro, Unique or Divine on this guy will be crazy. Divine will drop this guy's SPA down to probably like 10 to 9-ish seconds. And he's going to be doing like Eto type damage when Eto is like buffed all the way up from killing enemies from like 100 waves. And then look at this fat COCAOE, bro. Look at that. That thing is wide. What is that, like 3 feet long, bro? God damn. Well, 3 feet wide? That big COCAOE. Like, bro, he's kind of crazy. But as I said, I feel like there will be better units coming out. Don't use your gems yet. What I show you, yes, he looks pretty fucking good right now. But I'm telling you, I feel like there will be better units coming out. There are still 3 more mythicals to go. Like, we still have Ukiora, we still have Urahara, and we still have Aizen to release. And like I said on stream, I feel like Ukiora is gonna be busted. Urahara, we kind of got on Junior stream, kind of got spoiled. The dev said like he's gonna be really, really good. We haven't seen him, we haven't seen what he does, but the dev said, oh yeah, save your gems because Urahara is gonna be pretty fucking good. So if you, like I said, don't spend your gems now. If you have a bunch of gems, go ahead and definitely cop Stark when you can. But if you don't have too many, save your gems. And I won't say to just buy Urahara like outright, but at least wait until everybody has their showcase videos and stuff out, and then once everybody gets their opinions and stuff like that. But Stark is like, he is pretty nice. And let's go ahead and check the Irwin buff. I forgot to bring Sakura. My bad, chat. I'm a bad showcaser. I'm a very, very bad showcaser. I forgot to bring Sakura buff. But with Irwin buff, 27,000 damage here. I'll just show you guys with the Sakura buff. So Sakura gets the extra 10% damage. So if we do like 27,815 times 0.10, that's an extra 2,781 damage. So add that to 27,815. With Sakura buff, he's doing 30,596 damage at level 62 with no damage rate. 30,596 damage. That is insane. But we're gonna call it there. I'm sorry for the scuffed showcase and my scuffed way of speaking, but hope you guys enjoyed anyway. And yeah, catch you boys in the next one. Peace.